What's up, team? This is Jovian and Songers giving you another cast from a StickyFlames tournament, this one being their Pro Gamer tournament. King of the Hill style tournament. Winner gets $75 and stays on to face a next opponent in the following week for a maximum of 5 games in a row.
So these pro players here, we have in the bottom left-hand corner spawning as the red Zerg, we have coLRyze. His opponent spawning as the blue Zerg. In the top right-hand corner, we have iSanddbox. Now, from the past 2 games that we just casted, it seems that the style of Sanddbox is to go for those macro games. He likes getting that hatchery early, he likes just droning up, and then just dealing with any type of aggression that Ryze has been throwing out.
Yeah, and he plays pretty smart. He plays his defense really well. He responds to what his opponent is doing very well. This might just be his ZVZ style, but he gets definitely good map vision, good understanding of what his opponent is doing.
Once again, just like the first game, we see that early pull coming out of coLRyze.
Yeah, so Ryze might be opting for a really quick all-in, or maybe just trying to get some aggression, trying to stop Sanddbox from droning so hard as he likes to do. Maybe force Sanddbox to get a few a little bit more of an army instead of getting that economy way above Ryze.
Yeah, definitely going for that early gas. It's going to be a really fast speed here. I mean, getting your guys that are already up before the spawning pool finishes, it's going to have to be really fast.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if he stops pulling gas right when he gets enough for speedlings, but we'll have to see how Sanddbox responds to this. In the first game, he saw it, but not quick enough, wasn't able to respond fast enough, but luckily he does have his spawning pool about a third of the way done, so he might be able to defend any aggression, even with 6 lings coming up for Ryze.
There we go. Did you know that in Chinese the lings are called dogs?
I actually did know that, but I'll pretend like I didn't. Okay. Why do they call them dogs? Why not Zerglings?
Well, there is no Chinese word for Zerglings. Let's put it out there. But it's just, you know, those little things. Pylon's called a Crystal Tower.
Crystal Tower.
So good.
Any other crazy names in the Chinese casting?
Marauders are called Big Bros.
Big Bros. That's appropriate. That'd be pretty good.
Guys.
I wonder what they call Fire Bat. Is it literally translated to fire and bat?
Not sure, but the lings are going through the middle of the map. And once again, you know, as I said in the last cast, that Overlord vision, he sees everything. Sanddbox knows this is coming. And just for his reaction, what is he going to do? Right now, 4 lings coming out, Spinecrawler in the back, 2 Spinecrawlers in the back.
But they are gestating, and we do see a Baneling nest transition for Ryze, so this isn't all in. This is probably just to put some aggression on. We see Sanddbox's drones getting attacked. He is doing a good job moving his drones across, using that mineral field for clipping, and has his lings out in time. Will use those drones as defense, but this is some mining time lost for Sanddbox. This might be exactly what Ryze was trying to do with this small task force.
Yeah, Ryze is just trying to even out that drone count. He's getting closer and closer, now 15 to 9. Before it was actually about 15 to 13, so it was pretty even. But as this aggression has gone home, you know, just cancel those Spinecrawlers.
Yeah, so we do see the Banelings morphing just outside of the natural of Sanddbox, and this could be devastating for Sanddbox. He will need to get his Spinecrawlers in a good position. He will need to make sure he micros his units perfectly, because four Banelings is going to be a hard thing to defend against.
Coming up, the Queen is going to be tanking some of the damage here, but the Banelings are going for the lings. Oh no, they're going straight for the mineral line. Is Sanddbox going to pull? Nice split there. Banelings getting in, but they're not exploding just yet. The lings just ring around the roasted with these Banelings over here and surrounding the Queen. The Queen does go down.
Look at this beautiful dance, though. Just a small group of Zerglings killed. He does want more than that, but wasn't able to kill any of the drones, successfully was able to defend that, has his Spinecrawler up to defend, and now we do see another Queen come out for Sanddbox, and so many drones are close to death.
That was really close. The Spinecrawler just brought out one of the Banelings just before it actually got to surround with all the drones and exploded it. All the drones are very low health, but he still has that drone lead.
Yeah, so although Ryze did a good job to sort of stem the drone count of Sanddbox, he still didn't tilt it in his favor. Luckily, he kept a few of his Zerglings. They can easily be changed into Banelings at any time, but it looks like he's opting to move away from aggression, maybe just leaving these units out here to check for a third later on.
He's totally just going to hide his lings here and just turn into Banelings, and when he gets them stirred up, bam, he's going to destroy everything. But I don't even know if the game's going to go on for that long. Still, stop mining gas. He took off 2 guys off gas. He doesn't need that much gas anymore, but Metabolic was coming out for the same time for both of the players. Meanwhile, back in Sanddbox base, I'm not sure what he's going to be doing.
Going for big aggression, it looks like.
He's going to make a lot of lings. I mean, he knows that right now Ryze is probably going to be droning up, but all that aggression now he needs to catch up in drones, and this is just the perfect time to go attack him. but, you know, just searching around, trying to find any Baneling cocoons, and he is going for that expansion play.
Yeah, so he will have his expo once again before Ryze. Ryze always seems to be behind the expansions, but at the same time, Ryze seems to really prefer early aggression, at least in this matchup. Maybe it's just versus SanddBox, but he really likes to do that early aggression, tries to get an army and tries to do what he can with it.
Lane's going through the middle of the map, Overlord spotting everything, decides to turn back.
Oh, so sneaky. that Overlord doesn't know what to think.
Overlord shoot them all. They was like, you guys go home. I'm sorry. We're going back.
Maybe that flying shark.
And back at the base for Ryze, he's a little worried. He has the double queen blocking the ram. He's afraid of any kind of run by here. And no expansion yet. Now sending a drone down, probably going to get that natural. And meanwhile back at the base, just getting a Baneling nest of his own for SanddBox.
Yeah, and Ryze did know about the timing of the natural for SanddBox. He did move his queen out when the Lings were searching around that area. So he does know relatively when that natural was placed. So he's really far behind in the economy. We do see Lings, we do see more Lings for SanddBox, and Ryze knows it, tries to run away, tries to use that choke. Uses it pretty effectively, but still, this is a pretty big force for SanddBox, and that little dance, neither player losing too much in it.
This dance not going to work. This guy sees everything, and SanddBox has to go back to base. Doesn't want that Overlord Big Daddy watching him, and he's getting the spine crawls. Banelings of his own, morphing in, and right now we just see Ryze just droning up, and more Zerglings coming out for iSanddbox.
Yeah, and this is probably the correct choice for SanddBox. He doesn't need to throw his Lings away in pointless squabbles in mid. He just needs to make sure he gets his economy up stronger than his opponent. He just needs to use these Lings for a little bit of crowd control, make sure he knows where the opponent's Lings are, make sure he keeps them in a certain area of the map so that they're not swinging around and doing crazy things that cause more damage than just this paltry attack in mid.
Look at this little back and forth. He's just baiting. He's like, hey, come up the ramp, bro. Come up the ramp. Meet my Banelings. But Ryze is smarter than that. He is going to go around and circumvent the Banelings and going straight into the natural of SanddBox.
Yeah, so luckily SanddBox did put a spine crawler down to defend, and those Lings, although they probably could have done a nice run by into the main, decide to just run off instead to look at the third. And we do see some Banelings coming up to try to join the fray. If these Lings come down this way,
my goodness!
Oh, they just spotted in time and leave. Good thing Ryze was paying attention there.
Banelings are too fat. They don't have speed. They're not rolling yet. One Ling going to take out that one Baneling, but a good micro there from SanddBox, able to snipe that Ling. And the Lings are just going to swing back around to the natural, going down that little ramp. Meanwhile, back in the base of Ryze, just still making those drones. This is good little pressure here. You can drone up a lot.
Yeah, so this is a low-tech game for both our players, only opting for Banelings and Speed Lings at the start of the game, but we do see an Evolution Chamber going down for SanddBox. Be interesting to see if is he going to go for armor first, or is he playing...
and a run by coming down, but there's a Baneling, and the Lings get out just in time, but because he's going back and forth, sniping a couple of Lings here and there. But that's a dangerous game he's playing, especially on creep. Those Banelings are so much faster.
Wonderful play from SanddBox, though. He did go back just to kill those two Lings. Really a good understanding of enemy forces. And we do see the third going down for SanddBox. We also see Ryze going...
Oh my god, the Banelings!
Oh, and a vicious explosion. All the Banelings die. And poor Ryze did not even notice. Both the Banelings and the Lings were running side by side and did not know what to do until finally the Banelings decided, oh, I'm just going to blow up all over your face.
Oh man, so that was really good for iSanddbox, getting a lot of the Lings for only about 2 Banelings there. And the reaction from Ryze is, I'm going to get my own third base. I know you won't be able to attack me for a while because you're going for a macro game, and I have just enough Banelings to defend.
Yeah, so he does respond with the third of his own, doesn't want to fall back in economy too badly, even though he has been behind for the most part in his hatcheries. I'm not sure if you've ever seen that video of Dragon when he's off racing as Zerg. Oh, we do see a little bit of a Zerg aggression in mid, but both players are just feeling each other out again. But where Dragon, he puts some of his Banelings burrowed around his hatchery.
Oh,
so
that's a good play.
Yeah, as soon as the Zerglings come for a surround, he just unburrows a couple and explodes the whole ring. Pretty hilarious, pretty smart defense.
Well, big difference in tech now. We see that just a while ago, SanddBox was going for that roach play, getting those +1 and +1 weapons and +1 carapace for his roaches. However, the choice of tech for Ryze is the Spire.
Yeah, so I'm assuming Ryze is going to be getting some mutas out of this, and I mean, mutas against roaches, you'd think, well, that's just straight up mutas win, right? But that's not necessarily true. If you produce roaches en masse, you can just do DPS on bases and structures that matter faster than those Mutalisks can DPS you. So
especially with that +1 armor, those unit bouncers aren't going to do much.
Yeah, so maybe this is exactly what SanddBox wants. Although he won't be able to fight back and kill the army, it really doesn't matter if you just kill all the production and all the things that matter in the game.
Definitely, you can definitely see Ryze is banking up that gas almost at 900. He's just waiting for that Spire to finish. Only a couple more seconds to go. But look at the supply difference. It's double.
Yeah, I'm not sure how SanddBox got so much farther ahead. We do see a lot of Lings trying to work on some map control for Ryze, but somehow SanddBox has way more units, and we do see the Spine Crawler wall moving up to the third, leaving his natural more or less exposed. I think he only has one Spine Crawler at his natural, and it looks like SanddBox is going to go for some aggression at the third. Not sure if he's going to want to fight it once he sees all of these ready. Oh, and he is going to go for it. Doesn't even care. Like a boss walks in and just absolutely.
Oh my God! Bailing on Bailing Sand. Oh, that was not good for Ryze. Lost a lot of Bailings. Just two of the Bailings from SanddBox here. And this Roach army is just doing so much DPS in this tower. Meters are coming in, but with that armor done, look at the Roach's health. It's just not going down at all.
Those Roaches don't even care, like mosquitoes biting them. They just don't give a damn. And we do know that Banelings are the most cost-efficient unit in the entire game. And here they come destroying buildings, not worrying about drones, and all the Roaches, beautiful content, and those mutants, like we said, not able to do anything.
Oh my gosh, Hatcher's gonna go down, but Ryze is just doing a link run by straight into the base. However, this game, there's no Banelings in the mineral line for SanddBox. He's gonna get a lot of drone kills here. But meanwhile, the base of Ryze is going down as well. He's gonna get the hot lair.
It's going to be a base race, and these Roaches are going to do way more damage than those Lings back in SanddBox's base. SanddBox did everything right, used his speed to block off, I mean, defending just as well as his attacking. Great map awareness, and although that meter count is getting higher, these Roaches are they going to be able to DPS down that layer? And they do, they get the layer down! 3 bases of Ryze go down to a Roach Ling attack.
Oh my gosh, you're right. All 3 bases are gone. There's no income.
No mining at all. Thank goodness he has some money banked, but I mean, with SanddBox having all 3 of his bases still going strong, still making money, I don't see how Ryze is going to be able to get back into this.
Well, Ryze is not totally out of the game yet. I mean, there was no time for SanddBox to put any air defense just because he was dealing with that Ling run by. So if...
he does have a couple
of spores here and there, but... Yeah. I don't think he has. Oh my gosh! Never mind. He has every single base covered. This guy's got it hands down. His
so the exact opposite of what you just said. He's totally prepared, and now Ryze must feel so dejected, like doesn't know what to do. This is his only army. He's producing 0 income right now, only making 1 hatch right now at his natural. This is looking pretty grim for Ryze.
And he's just going to try to swim around. But look, Infestors are on the way for SanddBox. If he gets 1 good ball, but look at this army. Like, what are you going to do with these mutas? Oh crap, they're running by. Let's go back. But you just can't kill them fast enough.
Yeah, he's trying to DPS as much as he can to do a little bit of damage, but these Lings, this Ling run by might be enough just to destroy this building hatchery.
Oh, this poor hatchery.
How bad is Ryze going to feel?
Just wanted to start the hatchery, but no, these Lings are definitely going to take down. Mutas are trying to clear it up, but with that +1 armor, the Lings just take 1 more extra hit, and all the drones are going to get surrounded. They are trying to mineral walk through, but they're just doing too much damage here. And oh man, I feel bad for Ryze right now. He's trying his hardest, but it's just not.
I'm surprised Ryze, I mean, this must be like 5 minutes where he is not mining a single mineral, a single thing of gas.
Oh, there's still 0.
0 income. I mean, I can't believe that he still thinks he has a chance in this game. With all those 4 crawlers in his base, his mutas are just null. So unless SanddBox decides to move all his units into the middle of the map without defense, there's absolutely nothing he can do.
He's killing a lot of Lings, but the Infestors are out now. They have just enough energy for fungal, so these mutas even try to step in SanddBox base. They're just gonna get some really gross STDs.
Those fungals, that nasty fungal. And we do see just a couple of Lings coming up here killing, almost killing that Soul Roach. We do see the hatch still trying to go down with the cancel before he did salvage a little bit of his mineral. But
well, I was thinking about fungals, and then that video on YouTube kind of popped up in my head. You know that guy who was like in Indonesia, and he had like this fungal growth, and he looked like a tree?
Oh, Tree Man?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. That's what's going to happen to these mutas. They're going to become trees.
Okay. Alright, so we're back to, dropping some Infestors. So yeah, he's got 2 choices. He can either fungal them to death or Infestor them to, Infested Terran them to death.
You can shoot them with machine guns.
Yeah, you might as well call down a Terran army to take down these mutas, because we all know Marines are overpowered. and moving his queens across the map to defend his infestors, the only anti-air he has other than infested Terrans and Fungals. And it looks like he's just going to slow push out the map using his queens as the slowest moving units in the entire game.
Triple the supply now for SanddBox here, and Ryze is just, just flying his music. Oh my gosh, and a good fungal. There we go, becoming trees right now.
So now this is exactly what he didn't want. With enough Fungals and infested Terrans, he can just take out half of the mutas. And I'm not sure if we can see a hatch cut, and Ryze has left the game.
Not even a
Not even a...
okay.
We'll do it for you, Ryze. So that was game 3 between coLRyze and i7 SanddBox. We'll be getting you with game 4 coming soon.